And rumors surrounding the upcoming Google Pixel smartphones keeps cropping up as October 4th draws near. The latest shot has been fired by the usual suspect, OnLeaks, who revealed Google Pixel's XL dimensions and 3D images in a 360-degree rendering. Now, the 3D render shows what seems to be the proposed measurements of the device, all sides and corners. That's not to say this shouldn't be taken with a grain of salt. Now, the leakster shared on Twitter what the Google Pixel XL measurements were. You can see those right there. The Google Pixel XL appears larger than the Pixel thanks to the former's 5.5-inch display against the latter's 5-inch screen. Further examination of the render reveals a glass plate that seems to cover the rear camera and fingerprint scanner on the device's back panel. There's also a metal frame with sloping edges, a stereo speaker on the bottom, and a USB Type-C port in addition to the power button and volume keys. That's on the hardware side. Other than the details of the key specs of the Pixel XL and Pixel that we previously mentioned earlier this week, there's word that the Pixel XL could set you back around $650. Now, the price tag is significant. You're going to ask yourself, what is Google's strategy here? The success of the original Nexus 5 was largely due to the fact that you got flagship power for a budget price. $350 for a flagship phone? That was fantastic. It came out with a Snapdragon 800. Holy crap! That was amazing, and you got vanilla Android. There was a very compelling reason to buy into the Nexus brand, and they've slowly weaned themselves off that strategy. So what is the strategy now? What reason is there for us to buy a Nexus phone that's $650 when we don't get quite that much for it? At least it seems, unless there's something hugely groundbreaking. Now let's talk about groundbreaking. I'm referring to the tweet that Hiroshi Lockheimer put out last week, the senior vice president of Android, where he said, "We announced the first version of Android 8 years ago today. I have a feeling 8 years from now, we'll be talking about October 4th, 2016. Now allow me to decipher something for you. I deal with leaks and rumors every day. And one of the reasons leaks and rumors happen is that companies provide those leaks for two reasons. One, they want to build anticipation, give people like me the information we need to put out content. It builds anticipation for their product. And two, it's a testing ground. They test their hardcore audience a year, 6 months in advance before the final product comes out to see what people will think. Now, if Hiroshi Lockheimer really did have a trump card up his sleeve and is really going to deliver something that's totally fundamentally different on October 4th, we would have seen a leak about that. We would have seen something.